Đến với một bàn final siêu căng thẳng, Tôm Đồ cũng phải gọi cú bluff này bằng sư phụ. Cùng xem người chơi bluff không chớp mắt.
Six, two diamonds. What a flop for Bentinelli. Pair and a flush draw. Guerrero checks it over.
Lots to be happy about here if you're Bentinelli. Even without knowing both sets of cards. Pair and a flush draw, heads up.
Now, so far we've seen Guerrero play really smart, you know, definitely on the aggressive side, but making good decisions. But it looks like he wants to exercise his option to check raise.
This feels like a bad time for a check raise.
Yeah, I mean, he can definitely turn some equity with that jack in his hand, but it feels like perhaps he just feels like Bentinelli's a weaker player, and so this should work fairly often if Bentinelli didn't smack the flop the way that he did.
Well, this is a pretty big pot, 12.4 million.
That's a really interesting turn card. The 10 of clubs, it's definitely...
WPT Poker Global, uy tín toàn cầu, tặng 2 đến 25 đô cho khách hàng mới.
To think through these hands, and it looks like Guerrero going for it.
Oh, wow. Queen nine of diamonds. It is really pretty, but it's such a tough spot when he bet. No, not at all. Makes the call.
All right, so 24 million in the middle. That's twice the amount of chips Jimmy has left behind.
Jimmy might feel compelled to follow through on the river now. He's got so much less than pot behind, though.
Ooh. Queen of hearts on the river. Does Guerrero feel even more compelled with the jack to go for it? Bentinelli. Wow.
Oh, man.
All in.
Bentinelli calls it's over.
Oh, my goodness.
No time banks.
Wow.
Top pair, heads up. We'll still have chips left if he calls and he's wrong.
He had that one chip in his hand, the almost one chip call.
I think he, if I'm not mistaken, I think he only needs to have the best hand like 1 in 4 times to be right here. No.
Bentinelli is out of time. That's a fold. Doesn't matter what the cards are.
Oh, no.
Jimmy bluffs.
Guerrero wants to show so bad and does show his entire rail, and now flipping the hand over.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh.
It is almost impossible for them to get out of this level without the money going in.
Yeah, Bentinelli here with eights.
It should have ended in the last level mathematically.
The math is broken today, Stapes.
Oh boy, we got a set of eights for Bentinelli.
Oh, no.
Top pair for Guerrero. I said the money was going to have to go in. These guys have played pretty conservatively and made some tight folds. So maybe firing 2.5 million. And Guerrero just calls. The turn is a jack.
Wow.
Oh, no.
What a setup.
Oh, such a cold deck.
Cold deck city. Guerrero covered.
The sizing here on the turn that can make it an easy all in on the river. Wants to give Guerrero a good price to continue.
Does it ever go in now? Guerrero has no idea what he's up against. Makes the call, so that's 23 million in the middle. Neither player the pot-sized bet behind. Jimmy really needs to hit this river.
Oh
The
my
board pairs, but it's the
gosh.
8.
No!
It's quad
No.
8 for Bendinelli.
Wow.
This is unbelievable. This is the coldest of decks. It doesn't get any colder than this, Maria.
I'm glad you got a sweatshirt for this hand, Nick.
Insane ending.
Wow.
Oh,
And Guerrero leading. Oh my gosh.
put yourself in his shoes. He's got quads and you're getting led into on this river. It's the absolute jackpot payday.
How is Bendinelli's heart just not jumping out of his skin right now? Oh my gosh.
Bendinelli has been so patient, has folded winners. Had a chance to put this to bed. Announces all in. Guerrero hasn't snap called. There's just no way. There's the call from Guerrero. It's over.
He hasn't even tabled his hand. Table
Oh
your
my
hand.
gosh.
Bendinelli shows the quad.
Tham gia vào sân chơi poker WPT Global với ứng dụng nạp rút tự động, jackpot lớn và giải đấu free hàng ngày 12 triệu đồng, độc quyền cho cộng đồng người Việt.